Hello YouTubers, beer geeks, and beer hounds alike. Bill here. We're going to do a beer review. This one is by Clown Shoes, and this is double dry hopped Zen Garden New England India Pale Ale. And this is what the can looks like. Really cool looking can. Zen Garden. Okay, this puppy comes in at 6.75 alcohol by volume, and it's got a date on the bottom of 6/15/20, so it's just 1 day under 2 months old. It's a little older than I would prefer it. I would prefer to get them a month and a half or fresher, but that's the best I can get on this. Once again, Clown Shoes Zen Garden. Okay, I've never had this beer before because I can never find it fresh enough, but so I just went ahead and just went for it. I mean, 2 months is as fresh as I can get this beer. The other times I checked, it was well over 2 months old, so I didn't go for it. But since this is like literally the freshest I can get it, 2 months, this is the best it's going to get for this beer. Even if it's 2 months old, it is what it is. I think it's a little long. I think it's a little long for a hoppy beer. 2 months, because the hops will diminish substantially after about a month and a half, I noticed. But it is what it is, right? Let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. I picked this up at Station Liquor in Delhi over here in Santa Ana. Cheers, guys. And it was like 15 bucks for 4 pints. I think these are pints. This is 1 pint, yeah. So it's a little pricey, but I do like Clown Shoes beers. It's just hard to get their beers fresh. They're from, let me get my glasses. They are from Boston, so, and Windsor, Vermont. So Massachusetts and Vermont. And I'm over here in Orange County, California, so the distribution might be part of the issue. Or the other part of the issue may be no one's buying the beer and it's sitting on the shelf for a little while. But I've never seen a really fresh Clown Shoes beer on the shelf, so I'm assuming I'm going to blame it on distribution. It takes too long to get it here. And so we don't get the ultra freshness that the beer should have. Of course, IPAs, hoppy beers, you want to get those as fresh as possible because you want the hops fresh. Hops diminish. So we have a medium, frothy, creamy, silky head. And we have a hazy here. It definitely looks like a New England style. No doubt about that. I can smell the hops already. But we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt at the 2 month mark, so we'll see. Can't see the sharpness of the light though. It's pretty hazy. It's like a kind of like an orange color. Looks almost like orange juice in a glass, just a little more on the coppery orange side. Barely see through it, just barely, but you can see through it a little bit. So it's not a total haze out New England style like some of the legit ones that I see out there You can't see nothing through it. It's like a glass of orange juice. Let's get an aroma on this puppy. Yeah, right up front, you're just getting tropical fruits, tropical hop notes, like orange, grapefruit, maybe a little zest of some sort, maybe lemon. It's more like orange peel, grapefruit. Maybe guava, and maybe some earthy type hops, and some other type hops in there. I'm not a brewer, I'm a drinker, so I don't know one hop from another. I do recognize certain hops that are more earthy or garlicky and oniony, opposed to like piney or floral or like fruity. This is more fruity, but it's like a medley of a bunch of different fruits. It's hard to pinpoint just one. So let's get a hit. Cheers. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty damn tasty. The taste follows the aroma. It's a tasty beer. I sure wish I could get this fresher though than 2 months. I could tell that this beer would be off the hook, off the chain, if you can get it really fresh. It's a very, very well constructed beer, obviously. Even at 2 months old, it's very tasty. You're getting a lot of the tropical hop notes, and the fruitiness and citrusiness is all in there. It's very tasty. Tastes like a New England style. It's just a little thin on the dankness, because I think it's due to the age of the beer, 2 months. I think if you can get it fresher than a month and a half, you'll really get that dank hoppiness coming through and all the fruity tropical notes. But I'm going to rate this beer for what it is at 2 months old, the freshest I can get it. It's a very tasty beer so far. Yeah, this is pretty damn good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it for a minute, drink it down a little bit, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, I'm back. So as I drank on it some more, yeah, I picked up, came to the conclusion that the hops that I'm tasting in the beer is, it says it's double dry hopped. Double dry hopped, yes. You can taste that. The hops that I'm picking up, sorry about that. It's my frog coming out of me. Anyways, the hop that I'm picking up in the beer, it's very green tasting hop, like you just took the fresh hop off the vine and squeezed it and dipped it into the beer like ice, like a tea bag. Like you put the raw, wet hop in the beer, swirled it, let it soak, and then strained it all out. That's what the hops taste like in here. So it's pretty fresh, green, dank kind of hop taste, and it's kind of tropically, almost marijuana-ish. It's a pretty damn tasty beer. I could imagine getting this puppy fresh, man. This thing would be super tasty. I'm talking legit. It's a legit New England style for sure. It's only 6.7% alcohol too, so it's a little bit, I guess it's right in there for what the ABVs are with New England styles. I mean, it's better than a lot of the so-called New England style beers I've had, or the hazies, whatever. I think a hazy IP is a little lighter as far as the fruitiness goes than a legit New England style. A legit New England style would be more like an orange juice in a glass type, like a hoppy orange juice, or a tropical fruit juice in a glass with a bunch of hops, and you can't see any light through it. at the bottom of here, I can see some clarity in the bottom, so I know it's not really thick, New England style, but it definitely tastes like New England. It's a little thin, a little watery. That might be due to the age of the beer. I think if you get this one fresher, it won't seem as thin or watery. It's got a medium mouthfeel, but it's still a little watery. But it does have that fresh green hop taste to it. It's very kind of tropical fruit tasting. It's very tasty. There's no lingering bitterness or nothing like that. It's got enough malt to balance everything out. But it's if you can get it fresh, this is a legit New England style. I think the double dry hop really enhanced this beer. Would I buy it again? Probably, yeah. Especially if I can get it fresh. I would definitely buy this again. It's well worth it. I mean, it's like three something for a can. It's what's worth it if you can get it fresh. I mean, if you can't get it fresh though, I'd probably not. I would say this beer, even at 2 months old, it's still worth it. It's still really tasty. I'd probably buy this again. Because here on the West Coast, we're not getting a lot of really legit New England styles like they do like in the East Coast, where they got, you know, all these really killer New England style beers. They're starting to come in over here on the West Coast, a few here and there, but we don't have a lot of them. Not a lot of really straight up legit ones, but I guess they're working on it. I'm enjoying this. It tastes good. It's very tasty. I love the fresh hop notes and the fruitiness. And it is refreshing. Getting a pretty good guava note and grapefruity kind of tropical stuff going on. So that's pretty much what I got on this beer. It's a very well constructed beer. Yeah, it would definitely classify as a New England style. I really like the dry hop aspect of it. It really gives it a nice fresh green hoppy taste along with the tropical fruit notes. It's pretty damn tasty, and I very much enjoyed it. So on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, 2.5 being C, just average, I'm gonna give this puppy I know this beer can be even better, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars out of 5. It's that good. It's very freaking tasty. It's got really killer can too. It's probably one of the coolest cans I've seen so far in my craft beer adventures. Very cool. Yeah, this is an awesome beer. 4.5 stars it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I'll have the description of this beer at the bottom of the video in the description section. Please like and subscribe. I'd much appreciate that. Double horns up for this puppy. Last train home. All right, y'all have an awesome day, and we'll check you later. See ya.